Welcome to Your Business, My Business. A show dedicated to showcasing small and medium businesses in Nigeria and beyond. Let's help you grow your entrepreneurship journey. Hello and welcome. Welcome to another episode of Your Business, My Business. Today on this episode, we'll be speaking to the founder of Ronnid Outfitters. She's a passionate entrepreneur, one who produces unique, trendy, and comfortable outfits. My name is Estelle Mello, and this is Rapid TV.
Hello everyone, my name is Veronica Obende. I'm the CEO for Ronnid Outfitters Limited, a passionate fashionpreneur.
What exactly inspired you to start up Ronnid Outfitters?
Inspiration to start Ronnid Outfitters, very interesting, right? So fashion is something that I grew up loving, and then over the years after school and all of that, I worked for a bit. I started in the regular buying and selling, and then the exchange rate was just skyrocketing, and I felt like, oh, if this thing goes beyond bounds, what's going to happen? I need to do something locally. So, and that's how I bettered this business.
I would ask you, what does fashion mean to you?
Fashion to me is you and how you get comfortable in the clothes you wear.
I love it. And that speaks to the kind of clothes that you make. I am wearing her brand, by the way. How would you describe your journey being in the fashion space? I know that there are a lot of challenges. I know that there are, good times, bad times. I know that things have changed. Fashion is evolving every day. But how long have you been in this industry, and how would you describe your journey?
Interesting. The fashion industry, the fastest pace growing industry, if you ask me. And then every minute something new is evolving and everything. For me, I'll say it's been the grace of God, one, and then staying on the niche. Creating a niche for yourself and staying on it, not just jumping into what's going on, and which is what we've done.
What is your niche?
Okay, so my niche is Lycralized Ankara. So all of our prints are Ankara. It's Lycralized, meaning it stretches. It doesn't shrink and it doesn't fade, and then it does fit better.
How do you come up with your designs? Because evidently I have gone through your profile. You have pretty much unique designs for you. How do you come up with your designs?
Okay, so I get the inspiration from doing research and getting reviews from customers. And then when an idea comes to my mind, what I do is I create the piece and use family and friends for guinea pig and then hit it running.
What is the most fulfilling part for you about what you do?
The most fulfilling part for me is customer satisfaction. People wearing my outfits and saying, wow, this is so nice. And then before you know it, once one person wears, I bet you 5 other people comes from that. As simple and elegant as it looks.
And I'm going to take you back a bit. Did you see yourself growing so big in the fashion space?
Yeah.
When you started?
When I started, maybe no, which is normal when you're going into business. You're like, how am I going to fit into this? Will it work? Will it not work? Will I stay on it? Will I deviate from it? But I think what made it work for me is because I'm passionate about it and I stayed on my niche. So I didn't deviate. When everybody's doing Adire, even if you find Adire on my page, it's still stretchy. So staying on that niche has just been it for me.
I know that as much as you have your niche, what you do comes with certain level of challenge. What are the challenges that you face with being in the fashion industry?
It's very competitive, right? Number one. Another thing is generally cost of production. And then the tailors, they're amazing people.
Okay, what is amazing?
Oh yeah, so for me, yeah, I'm not a tailor, yes, I'm a tailor, but it's very interesting how you describe us. I'll put it as us because I'm one of them. But it's just a case of, I tell people that you see the needle, that little hole there, There's nobody, you hardly find people that can just put the thread in at once. That's how their brains are. They'll do it right today, they'll do it wrong tomorrow. So you just have to keep hitting it and then taking it easy.
So, how do you deal with naysayers? How do you deal with complaints? How do you deal with? I'm sure you'd have that time where you deliver an outfit and you get negative review. How do you
Oh,
with it?
certainly. For me, that's one thing that I take very important, customer reviews, because with that you go fast. So if we get a complaint, I just bring it up to the office and say, look, you know what? And a customer has complained about XYZ. What we need to do is, even immediately I tell you to bring it, but while I'm waiting for you to send it back, we're already reproducing for you. So it's like a case of we're waiting for it to get here. So while you are even thinking, before you know, you might even get that replacement before the outfit comes back.
What is your biggest inspiration?
What's my biggest inspiration? My biggest inspiration is knowing that I can do it and I'll do it right and I'm going to get there.
I love it.
Thank you.
The people that work for you, walk me through your designs, how long it takes, and just basically from the part where you get to basically dream about it, where you get to envisage it, to the execution stage.
Okay, so it starts from, fashion is day and fashion. It gets to the point that, okay, a fabric, look at this fabric. What can this fabric look good in, right? So let's imagine I wake up and I have to make a hoodie dress and I'm thinking, oh, I want Ankara. Yeah, people like colors, vibrant colors, different things and everything. We'll see the picture of the fabric. I'll go get the fabric and I'm like, okay, this one will be good for a hoodie dress. Let me look at hoodie dress, for instance. And I'm like, oh, but this print, will it work for a bigger person or a smaller person? Because some prints are better for smaller people and then like that. So we pick the fabric. I come to the store. What happens is we start with the cutting. The process, I'm taking you to the process now. He cuts. Someone else fixes the pockets. Another person joins it. And then another machine does the basing. And then that's a full outfit. Then we get a mannequin to wear. And if we're not happy or really comfortable with it, someone has to wear. And then we have to do a video to view and say, oh, this works. And that's how it flows.
And in the last couple of years, I'm sure you've been pretty much excited about how far you've come.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my team. And the days that we do so well, I come and tell them, kudos. We're going to drink more to
Like this one I'm wearing.
Oh, yes, yes. Last night, I was like, oh my God. I called the tailor. I said, oh, Ade, that outfit is so lovely. She loves it. It's arty. And then this morning, when your text came in that it fits perfectly, I called my son and I said, oh my God, you need to come and read this. And he was like, kudos, mommy. That's good. So you see, sometimes I tell people the beginning of the problem with an outfit starts with the cutter. Once he gets it wrong, there's no way you expect the person joining to get it right. So we must always get it right from the beginning.
So just before we wrap up this conversation, share with me the different outfit that you make. So this is one piece that I am wearing.
Yeah.
And I know you have other designs that you make. Categorize them.
Okay, so we have a lot of dresses, but the dresses have names. You have the one without the hoodies, you have the bishop necks, we have the jumpsuits, we have the male jalabia, which is the male version of the female hoodie dresses. Like the two-piece you're wearing is called the VD sets. So we have a lot of them with different names. We have the Remy dress, we have the Reggie dress, we have the Captaru. Capru is a polo dress, like something you can wear and just go for parties with your friends, hang out. And so we have quite a couple of them and varieties, and they've all been doing so well.
So you made mention of the fashion space being highly competitive. What do you think stands you out in what you do in the fashion space?
The niche I have, my fabric and my styles. Yes, so my niche, I think I'll say that's it.
And you were very deliberate about the fabric,
Yes, I was very, very deliberate to stay on that niche, and I tell you, it's worked wonderfully well.
For one who wants to place an order, how do they get to locate you?
Okay, so you check out on our Instagram page at Ronnid Outfitters. You find a link to the WhatsApp, because on the WhatsApp we have a catalog there. We're still working on our website. It will soon be all up.
And on a final note, what would you say to anyone who is looking up to you, for someone who wants to do what you do and have a niche for themselves in the fashion space? What is that thing you would say to them?
Be true to yourself, be consistent, and always take feedbacks right, and then stay on a niche. Stay on a niche.
And before I let you go, when you feel like giving up, when you feel like there are times when you have your downtimes, it happens to everyone. And so when you feel like giving up at certain points in times, what keeps you going?
The fact that I know that I have a bigger picture and I know we're going to get there.
What is that bigger picture?
Looking at being one of the top 3 fashion designers in Nigeria.
In Nigeria, or maybe
In our area, worldwide, and all of that. We do a lot of self pop-ups, which is taking us out gradually. We're launching it there. We're in Ohio Fashion Week in 2021. We're in the Fidelity Fair in 2023 in Houston and all of that. And it keeps growing, and we'll get there.
I'm just going to say congratulations to you. Thank you so much for the amazing work that you do. I feel comfortable on this outfit. And I'm sure there are thousands of people who are wearing your outfit that would feel comfortable too. Well done.
Thank you very much.
It's been an amazing time, and this is what will let the curtain fall on today's episode of Your Business, My Business. My name is Estelle Mello, and this is Rapid TV.